Hello everyone! One candle is all you need in order to succeed in trading. In this video I'm gonna show you how to use the daily candlestick in combination with a 15-minute time frame in order to get fantastic trades. This is a full strategy. I want your attention. Don't miss a single part of this video because otherwise you will not be able to understand it. I will also make it clear and easy for beginners to understand, so make sure that you watch the whole video even if you are a beginner or if you are a more advanced trader. Let's begin with our strategy. And for this strategy right here, I want you to follow specific rules. The number one rule that we need to follow is that we want to see a retracement on the daily time frame. Now, you can either be moving in an uptrend and you can see retracements such as this one and such as this one, and then I'm gonna show you what to do, or you can be moving in a downtrend on the daily and you will be expecting a retracement towards the upside in order to do what I'm gonna tell you to do right here. In this occasion, what do we see from the daily time frame? That we are moving in an upwards manner. Now, for this strategy to work properly, you will need to have some form of retracement. So, don't expect to enter on the first retracement candlestick. You will need to wait for a confirmation of a retracement. And in order to confirm something like that, all you need to do is let yet another daily candlestick continue. In this occasion, if I take you one day beforehand, we see the first type of retracement, and then you see your second retracement with a daily candlestick breaking below the previous day's low. Now, what I want you to do right here, we will not be entering with two daily candlesticks. Nonetheless, we will be highlighting our areas from the daily perspective. Bear with me, I'm gonna explain exactly what is gonna happen right here and how we're gonna trade it. From the daily perspective, we do have an FVG, which is the gap, this gap that has been created from the low of this candlestick and the high of this candlestick right here. So you see we have three candlesticks, number one right here, number two right here, and number three right here. And those are very bad numbers, but this is number one candlestick, number two, number three, and those three created a gap. So this candlestick right here, in other words, left with such impulse without its body being covered totally by wicks, as you can see right here. So this is a gap that has been created. This is our fair value gap. Now we understand that we have already tapped into the fair value gap. And if I take you down to a time frame such as the 15-minute time frame, you will see that you had some form of reaction. I want you though to pay very close attention because you will not be entering like that. What I want from you is to wait for a third retracement that will manipulate the lows of this candlestick as well. And you might say here, Chris, it is in retrospect. Yes, guys, it is the world of speculation. Trading is the world of speculation. Every single strategy, even the top strategies that I'm using, at some point are gonna fall into a losing streak. Or in other words, even if a strategy wins 80% of the time, it doesn't mean that it's gonna be winning 80 times consecutively out of the 100. So yes, it is in retrospect because I want to teach you something. Let's continue. So we have this FVG. We can expect a retracement deeper into this area. And then we also have this candlestick right here, as you can see, which is my order block. It doesn't matter what's gonna happen, we want to see at least a further retracement, either deeper into this area or wherever we're gonna see it. And here is where we're gonna be scaling down to the 15-minute time frame. But we will not only scale down to the 15-minute time frame, you will go to the indicators, you will add this beautiful thing that I have right here, and it is gonna be added if you go to the 15 minutes. So what I want from you, let me show you. If I go to the 15 minute and I click on this thing, you see a candlestick being added. I want you to go on trading view and click on indicators right here and say power of 3 and choose this one, HTF power of 3 by 2 degrees, place it in your favorites, and then you will have it here on the left. When you click on show, as you can see right here on the left of my screen, I click show, and now you're presented with a candlestick. You double click on this candlestick and choose the time frame to be 1 day here. You can choose whatever you want, like 4-hour candlestick, 3-hour candlestick. I want you to leave it on the daily candlestick. We are at UTC -4 EST time. And as you can see here, I have highlighted 6 when the market opens again, 6 p.m. we have here, and 6 p.m. is where it's gonna close. So I will wait, as we saw from the daily perspective, for an extra manipulation of those lows. Let's just proceed just a little bit. You will see now that a new candlestick is gonna be printed right here. As you see, this is the previous day's candlestick, and now you will see, there you go, we start with our new candlestick. So if we are to have an accumulation, manipulation, and distribution phase, you would be expecting the daily candlestick to do something like that, breach the lows, and then leave. Okay, this is exactly what you are expecting to see. Now, how are we gonna be entering those trades, guys? This is something very important. Those trades we will be entering with pending orders. We will not be entering those trades in any other way. So we had 2 areas. We have the daily FEG, as we said, and we have the daily order block, which is this enormous area right here. I just highlight that as well, and I go back down to my 15-minute time frame. Of course, those areas are enormous. You will go ahead and you will identify points of liquidity, FEGs as an example, that haven't been tested at all on the 15-minute time frame now. Here you see that this FEG within the daily FEG, which is the large blue zone, so this one right here, has been tested already. Okay, this FEG has been tested already, so we are not gonna use it again. No other FEGs down here, and you proceed and you have this bundle of fair value gaps, which is this bundle exactly right here. Now, when you see a bundle of fair value gaps, I call it like that because we have a ton of them. We have these, an untested part here, this, and this. I think I just highlighted it. You will be entering always from the lowest one. The lowest one is this one. And then you will go ahead and you will say, I do have another one within the daily order block, and it is this one right here. So I have over here, where there is this FEG area, all of my FEGs are tested. Here, there is an FEG overlapping with the FEG area, but from this leg of the 15-minute time frame, this is the lowest FEG. It falls within the order block. You will go ahead and you will highlight that, and you will extend that towards the right. So you will go ahead and you will say extend right. This is one of your areas, and then you will go deeper into this order block right here, this gray area, the daily order block, and you see we have another FEG, which is also the lowest one. And you extend that to the right. Now, those are the 2 pending orders that you will be placing. The candlestick, the daily candlestick, it will show us what it's gonna do. It will accumulate if it is to do as we are speculating it to do. It will manipulate and it will do its distribution. Because again, this is the world of speculation, I will say that again, all you have to do is speculate. Get a strategy and speculate. So here you will place a long position with a pending order, and we identified our areas on the 15-minute time frame with a stop loss below this area. Okay, this is your first one, which is exactly right here. You can even place the stop losses way closer, so you can do something like that if you want as a stop loss. Now for the second area right here, you will do something similar. You will place your pending order here, and of course I'm not gonna place a stop loss all the way down there. I'm gonna place a stop loss either below the FEG, and our FEG is this area, or even at the middle of this candlestick right here. Okay, somewhere you can place your stop loss somewhere right here, 50% or 38.2%. And I'm gonna extend those towards the right, and we will see in this world of speculation which one played and if any of those played out. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me, because this is gold. So here we begin, and you see the new day starting. This is a very important situation right here, because here, of course, we have, if you identify yourself over here on what I'm gonna say, just tell me, yes, Chris, I identify myself here. There are even a ton of people who consider this a small manipulation and they go long with these impulses. Don't do that, guys. Let the day play out. Okay, let it play out and try to enter from one of your areas. And here we see this is your manipulation. This is your manipulation exactly. This goes the accumulation phase, believe it or not. Yes, this one, this is the manipulation phase right here. And we have two pending orders. So all we need to do is to see which one of those is gonna hold. And off you go. This is a loss right here. This is a loss. By the way, I didn't talk about targets at all. Regarding targets, when you enter the trade, when you are in the trade, you can target areas, highs such as this high right there if you want, okay? So this is a beautiful trade that you would be taking. Now you will tell me, Chris, you got only 2.2 to 1 until there. I will tell you that this is a very safe stop loss. What did we say? If you place your stop loss below the fair value gap, the low of the candlestick which has the fair value gap, so if you place the stop loss below this low, and in this previous occasion our candlestick was this one, so the stop loss goes here, this is what you were gonna get until there, a 4-to-1 reward to risk. You would have a loss, and then you would have a 4-to-1 reward to risk. So understand again the daily candlestick. Let's go ahead and understand the daily candlestick. The daily candlestick, the previous day's candlestick, closed here, guys. Okay, it closed exactly right here. And if I take you back, as we said, you would be expecting a manipulation of the low. So use this indicator of the power of 3 that I have right here and I showed you. You expect this low to be manipulated. And here we begin. Look what the daily candlestick, how it is manipulating traders here already into believing that this is it, this is the long trade, now we're gonna go long. Nonetheless, you are being patient and you understand that this is a manipulation right here, an accumulation, excuse me, and that a further manipulation might take place. You speculate that it might take place. Look how many times, remember that now that you know it, look how many times people went in here, people were manipulated here. Nonetheless, look over here at 5:30. Look how the daily candlestick is being formed with a wick above it and a body below. You can expect the manipulation to take place the further we go, and off we go. Here, of course, you expect the lows to be grabbed, and you had two pending orders, one of which lost and one of which won. but the one that won way more than the one that lost. Now, this is not enough as an example, so I will take you through another example because I want you to be able to learn those things, and the most important thing for me is not for you to learn those things, is to teach you with this approach right here to be patient. It's the most important thing, guys, okay? Furthermore, I don't want you to beat yourselves too badly when you're doing a silly mistake. I am doing silly mistakes as well. I have taken accounts to pay out, and eventually a step before payout, I have blown them. I have gotten way too many payouts. I have blown accounts. I have engaged in stupid behaviors. We are all human beings. We are not robots. If we can diminish those behaviors that lead into this disaster, let's say it is not a real disaster, other things in life matter way more than that, but we are trying to diminish those behaviors that do not serve us well, let's say. Something like that, if I explain it correctly. Now, before we proceed, guys, we have an amazing community. If you want to be in a community where the trader, the teacher, let's say, is trading live every single day showing both wins and losses, this is your place right here, transparent place to be in. As an example, this is a trade that I took and I recovered a ton of my losses yesterday on an instant funded account in Blue Guardian with Blue Guardian Futures. We also have a ton of profits, and we can go to the profit section also where people are showing what they are achieving. It is fantastic. It is a very good community. Those people who are participating, we're having a fantastic time, and we are also doing fantastic giveaways. Okay, we are doing giveaways in various prop firms. Usually I'm giving away around 10 to 15 accounts per month, and if you see, we're not too many people, so you have very high odds of winning those accounts. I have the special deal of $99 for a lifetime. And of course, this is gonna stay active until we gather a certain amount of people in the Discord server, and then it's gonna go back to the $99 per month. So now you pay once and you stay inside for a lifetime, plus you participate in the giveaways, plus you have a transparent trader showing both losses and wins. The losses are a very important part to show, not only the wins. Okay, I know it's a lot of info to take in. It is just an approach to the market. One candlestick is all you need, but the one candlestick cannot be a daily thing. So you cannot say, I will trade this way, this candlestick and the next candlestick and the next one and the next one. Because, guys, there are candlesticks that do not present any manipulations. They do present manipulations, but on lower time frames. So the daily candlestick, this doesn't provide any trades, this doesn't. Most of them do not provide any good trades with the setup that I showed you. Again, guys, feel free, if you want to support those videos and you don't want to enter at all, let's say the Discord community, but if you find value in those videos, I would really appreciate it if you support me if you're trading prop firms by clicking on the links that I have down in the description and using code ChrisFX. I have the highest discounts in the market. My code matches the generic codes that they are providing as well, and that way you also help me. You say thank you in a way because you are not paying anything extra, but at the very same time you are helping me produce this free content that I'm producing right here. Subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications, and share the video with every single person that you meet on the streets, on planet Earth. Show them ChrisFX is true, he's speaking the truth, he's not selling any lies, he's showing both wins and losses. This is gonna do it, traders, and I will see you with our next video, which you can type down in the comment section what kind of video you want me to show. Much love to all of you. Bye-bye.